This message is transmitted at the request of the California State Police. Riots have broken out across the state for an unknown reason. According to police reports, most of the participants are children and young adults between the ages of 10 and 26 years. Police are struggling to contain these riots, and casualties have been reported. All residents are advised to take the following actions: move to a basement or interior room, and stay away from windows and doors. Please stay tuned to local media and news outlets for more information. Civil danger warning. This message is transmitted at the request of the California State Police, Nevada State Police, Arizona State Police, New Mexico State Police and Utah State Police. The riots originating in California have spread to the states of Utah, Nevada, New Mexico, and Arizona. The traits of the California riots translate directly over to the new wave of riots. Participants consist of children and young adults 10 to 25 years of age. They are attacking police officers and attempting to convince others to join. According to media outlets and footage released onto the internet, rioters have been seen dancing over the bodies of unconscious and dead police officers in a fashion similar to dances from the game Fortnite Battle Royale. News reports indicate that the motive behind these riots being a class action lawsuit against Epic Games, which resulted in the company's bankruptcy and the shutdown of the game. Due to the nature of these attacks, all residents are advised to shelter in place, move to a basement or interior room, and stay away from windows and exterior doors. Please tune to local media and news outlets for more information. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WWMT. We will continue to serve the Kalamazoo area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Kalamazoo area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. We interrupt our programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is WWMT. This station will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions for the Kalamazoo area. If you are not in the Kalamazoo area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your area. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area. We interrupt our programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this emergency. This is WWMT. This station will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions for the Kalamazoo area. If you are not in the Kalamazoo, the riots that have been occurring in states on the West Coast have spread to cover several states. Additionally, the participants have been recognized as members of an insurgency that intends to take over the United States. The insurgent group, calling themselves the Epic United National Liberation Front, have begun to attack cities across the country. Cities affected include New York City, New York, Boston, Massachusetts, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Las Vegas, Nevada, Los Angeles, California, Chicago, Illinois. Due to the severity of these attacks, the United States will be enacting martial law. A curfew of 7 p.m. will be observed. Do not leave your home after curfew. Doing so will result in your arrest. All citizens at this time are advised to shelter in place, move to a basement or interior room, and stay away from windows and doors wherever possible. Do not call 911. Phone lines should be kept open for emergency use. Please stand by for a message from a representative of the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, today is a grave day for our Union. As you may already know, an insurgency, known as the Epic United National Liberation Front, has started attacking various cities in the U.S. Our thoughts and prayers are with those who were killed at the hands of these people. No terrorists. I am also authorized to announce that they have taken over the states of California and Nevada, and as such, forced those states to secede and become the Epic States of America. We will not take this lying down. As I speak, the declaration of war is being drafted, and we are preparing our military for deployment. The sun has set on America's time of peace, but the sun will rise again. God bless America.
That was a message from a representative of the President of the United States. There are no new updates to the situation at this time. This message is transmitted at the request of the National Department of Defense. The Epic States have dissolved more states into their control. The following states have been taken over by the Epic States: California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Arizona, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Kansas, and South Dakota. Canada has intervened, having declared war on the Epic States. Martial law remains in effect for the following states: Oklahoma, Nebraska, North Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Do not leave your home after 7 p.m. Doing so will result in your arrest. North Dakota is currently being invaded by insurgents. All residents of North Dakota are advised to take the following actions. Gather enough food and water for you and your family to last for at least 2 weeks. Evacuate to states further east. If you are to be approached by an insurgent, do not attempt to run away. Raise your hands in the air and make no sudden movements. If you feel it necessary, take up arms and protect your homestead. There is no further information at this time. This message is transmitted at the request of the National Department of Defense and the North American Aerospace Defense Command. This is not a test. At 5:30 a.m., the U.S. launched 10 missiles towards cities in the Epic States. These missiles have been confirmed to contain a nuclear warhead. In addition, NORAD has confirmed the launch of 50 missiles from North Korea. These missiles have been confirmed to be targeting the Epic States as well. These missiles are believed to carry nuclear warheads. All residents in the United States within 200 miles of states under epic control are ordered to shelter in place. Impact is expected to occur in 3 minutes. It is too late to evacuate. Gather enough food and water to last you and your family 14 days. Close and seal all doors, windows, and vents. Extinguish any and all fires. Move to a basement or interior room, and place as many things between you and the walls as possible. Bring a battery-powered radio and blankets as well. All residents outside of the 200-mile radius are advised to evacuate as far east as possible. Impact is expected in 2 minutes. If you are within 200 miles of epic states, it is too late to evacuate. Move into your shelter now. Do not leave your shelter for at least 14 days. Prepare for fallout. Fallout is radiation and dust that is a product of nuclear explosions. It causes radiation sickness and can be deadly. Impact is expected momentarily. If you are within 200 miles of the epic states, it is too late to evacuate. Move into your shelter now. Nuclear strikes are expected any moment. Take cover now. This message is transmitted at the request of the White House. 1 year ago, the United States declared war on an insurgency group called the Epic States. Today, that insurgency has been extinguished. The remaining soldiers have surrendered, following a massive nuclear joint strike by the United States and North Korea. The war has ended. Now, it is time to rebuild. All areas affected by the nuclear strikes 3 months ago will be decontaminated in the coming years. Martial law will remain in effect for all contaminated areas until the area is decontaminated. There is no new information at this time. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations may now resume. This concludes operations under the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations may now resume.